In just a few hours, polls will open around Louisiana. Voters in Lafayette, St. Martin, Iberia, and St. Mary parishes will select a new public service commissioner. The spot was left open when Scott Angel resigned to become the director of the Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement. Our Valerie Poncetti has a look at the three candidates vying to fill that position.
All of the candidates for Public Service Commission in South Central Louisiana making their final appeals to voters.
There's no limit to the amount of good a man can do if he doesn't care who gets the credit.
I have the honor of being known as one of, if not the most conservative elected official in the state.
It's easily a 40-hour-a-week plus job. I have the time and ability to do that. I have the most qualifications.
Dingman Balde, a Houma-based attorney and former state representative of 12 years, is actually serving as interim public service commissioner now, hoping to hold on to his spot in office.
A lot of these energy efficiency programs, there are these consultants who make a lot of money, but yet the money doesn't actually go to the consumer or to the government. So I want to make sure that we maximize, to get the best return of an investment from our energy efficiency program by getting more of that money into actual products that curtail energy.
Also on the ballot from Houma, Lenore Whitney, a longtime businesswoman and former state rep.
We need safe, reliable energy. We need to make sure that we reduce the regulatory environment in the state of Louisiana, and we also need to make sure that the Public Service Commission does not become an obstacle to the free market enterprise. You want efficiencies. You want to make sure that there's responsibilities. You want to make sure that there's open process, and you want to make sure that there's transparency.
Rounding out the race, Dr. Craig Green, an orthopedic surgeon based in Baton Rouge. Green is a Louisiana Emergency Response Network appointee, as well as a lieutenant commander in the U.S. Navy Reserve.
You know what I'm really tired of? I'm tired of celebrating the fact that we beat Mississippi for not being 50th in so many categories, because I just think we can do so much better. And, you know, we don't have to shoot for number one. Let's just start for breaking into the 30s. And how can we get a little bit better every year?
Valerie Poncetti, KATC TV3.
Well, polls open tomorrow at 7 in the morning and close at 8 tomorrow night. Don't forget to bring your photo ID to your polling location, and make sure to watch KATC tomorrow night for full election results. Also on our social media sites as well. And for a full list of what's on your ballot before you head to the polls tomorrow, go to KATC.com. And